In many central and southern U.S. states, rolling hills are the prime playgrounds for wild boars, especially in the morning when they dig roots and churn up soft soil. This wreaks havoc on cattle farms and grazing pastures. In the U.S. alone, wild pigs cause over $2.5 billion in damage annually, with Texas accounting for nearly half. They tear up pastures, ruin irrigation systems, and hit farmers' wallets every single day. That's why today our team hit the hills again, focusing on the narrow valleys where boars tend to move under the sun. As soon as we reached the first high point, a mature boar appeared. It tried to break through the brush and escape when it spotted us. From my angle, the first shot hit right in its side. Wounded, it spun in a frenzy, searching for a way out, forcing me to make the second shot count. Missing could let it run down the slope and threaten nearby livestock. On farms, a herd of wild pigs can create chaos in just 10-15 minutes, causing $3,000, $7,000 in damage in a single morning. The second shot finished it cleanly, mission 1 complete. Not far away, a lone boar crept along the damp edge of the soil where they love to dig termite mounds. Single boars during the day are often stragglers or injured and can pivot aggressively if blocked. Our team kept a safe distance, using the wind to stay hidden. As it stepped into the open space between two mounds, the strike was quick and precise. Down in the valley, the hunting dogs picked up a fresh scent and drove a mature male toward our position. Hunting boars on hillsides in daylight relies heavily on dogs, as the pigs often linger in sun-drenched patches to scout before crossing. Once it was funneled into the open, we held the 2 escape routes to prevent it from reaching pastures with calves grazing. In the U.S., losing a calf to a boar isn't rare. 1 calf gone can cost a farmer $600, $900. The shot rang out, and the boar was neutralized. Suddenly, a loud rustle in the brush made us freeze. The target bolted straight out, kicking up dirt. Quick reflexes. 1 clean shot before it cleared the broken grass ahead. 0.53 foot at the same time, just a few dozen meters away. A teammate faced another boar standing directly in front of his barrel. Daytime boars often act on the instinct to block immediate danger. Staying calm, waiting for pause, and striking cleanly, that's survival. As we moved along the trail, 2 solitary boars appeared a few meters apart, typical spacing for pigs foraging on the hillside. We positioned ourselves to avoid crossing lines of fire, a strict safety rule in the U.S. When both boars moved in the same direction, The team handled them sequentially, careful not to push them toward areas with farmers' pickups. Reports show wild pigs can cause $12,000 plus in annual damages by tearing up roads, breaking irrigation, and churning fields. At the last spot, a mature boar emerged into a clearing. The team leader squeezed the trigger. Wounded, it darted into low trees, a natural reflex to survive by hiding in shade. U.S. laws require clear verification to prevent leaving wounded animals that could later threaten hikers or farmers. We tracked every upturned patch of dirt, every trembling leaf, and within minutes confirmed its final location. Mission accomplished, fully following protocol. Today's daytime hunt on the hills prevented wild pigs from reaching local pastures and grazing lands, which have suffered heavy losses in recent years. All operations were fully legal, safe, and responsible toward the community. Massive paw prints stamped deep into the muddy ground. Trees toppled, broken branches scattered everywhere, clear signs that this bear pack wasn't ordinary. Locals said they'd seen one storm into their farms, tearing through fences, even dragging people into the woods. We couldn't wait any longer. It was time to move. Each of us carried not just our rifles, but years of experience and a hunter's instinct sharpened by countless dawns like this. Before sunrise, our formation was set. Every exit sealed. These beasts were strong, but we wouldn't let them terrorize the village for another night. Come along, the hunt begins. Mountain bears are unlike any creature in the forest, silent, cunning, never truly alone. At first light, two dark shapes appeared across the ridge, one large, one smaller. We held our breath and waited. I took aim at the big one, right at the shoulder between that thick coat of fur. Bang! The first shot landed true. It staggered. Then a thunderous volley erupted from the team. Seconds later, the giant brown bear collapsed, letting out one last roar before the mountain went silent again. The alpha was down. One more predator erased from the danger map. No one said a word, but we all knew the hunt wasn't over. It was only beginning. The sun burned high. We pushed down the hillside where bears often basked in the heat. A suspicious blip appeared on the GPS, less than 300 meters away. Mark signaled. The team split into three flanks. John adjusted his route. Everyone moved quietly, using every mound and patch of grass as cover.
Good shot. Good shot. Good shot.
Then we saw it, a brown bear lying still in the clearing. No one spoke. We didn't need to. The range, the wind, the shot, all measured, all aligned. One shot, that was all it took. Quick, clean, no panic, no hesitation. Every victory in the wild begins in silence and ends with the discipline of true hunters. Near noon, I broke off from the team, tracing a stony ridge alone. Across the valley, a massive brown bear stood tall. I raised the scope, one shot, perfect hit. It tried to flee. I lowered the rifle, aimed down the iron sights. Boom. Second shot. Dead center. The bear fell where it stood. Out here, no hounds, no backup, just me and the rifle I trust like my own hand. Every bullet carries skill. Every pull of the trigger, a heartbeat of survival. This isn't just hunting. It's a vow to protect every inch of land beneath my boots. And hey, if you thought that shot was clean, hit that like button. After lunch, we regrouped at the rendezvous point. The golden light stretched down the slope. Before we could rest, the watch post signaled another brown bear creeping close to camp. John took a higher position, sighted in, waiting for command. We stayed silent, moving as one. The bear caught movement and bolted. John fired, not to kill, but to warn. The bullet grazed close, forcing it to veer off and vanish into the trees. You don't always have to take the shot. Sometimes, it's enough to make them understand this land isn't theirs to trespass. Not long after, through the scope, I spotted another one, a massive brown bear, lying sideways in the valley below. It hadn't seen us yet. Distance, about 300 meters. Without a word, I adjusted my sights, crosshair steady on its right shoulder. Finger tightened, crack, the dry echo rolled across the hills. Dusk fell. We were packing up when a giant brown bear emerged silently from the western slope. No talking, just instinct. 3 rifles swung as one, no command needed. John fired first. The blast ripped through the air. The bear dropped instantly, swallowed by tall grass. It was over before the echo faded.
Again.
And I was able to put a second shot into him.
Mm-hmm.